Ah, come on. Did I really forgot the unfate? Shit. Did I really forgot to turn down the sight on those two to keep them invisible until the time is ready? Darn it. Anyways, greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight we are going to do a One Piece chapter reaction instead of playing One Piece Odyssey. So, for those of you that may not have seen it on either the previous video that I did some hours ago or seen my Twitter tweet, I pretty much said that I think I ended up getting the stomach bug from my nieces, so I don't feel 100% there. However, I have realized that I've forgotten to react to this chapter right here, so I kind of figured that might as well go ahead and get into it, you know? Besides, I don't feel too bad enough to where I can't like stream or anything, but I wanted to do something that was kind of easy, something that kind of simple, and something that wouldn't really take an hour or so. As long as I don't make it an hour or so, that is. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this chapter reaction, and then Friday I'm gonna play the One Piece Odyssey, and then Saturday do both the Creature of the Week, along with give me a second. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, there we go. Before we get into any of that though, if you guys want to support me and stuff, check me out on my Twitch page, check me out on Twitter, check me out on my main YouTube channel, and check me out on my Gaming React channel, and leave a like and subscribe for that as well. And let me take my medicine real quick. Excuse me. That's some good Sprite. And let me check on the audio real quick too. Yep, audio sounds good, so let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? And by the way, I'm just gonna read it normally and stuff. I'm not gonna do like this or that or some of those and one of those. Just gonna kind of do my regular thing. Anyways, 1170. Contrary or contrary. Yeah, contrary. I know how to read. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Jinbei working in a station worker, pretty much on the eel railroad, giving passenger eels bentos for lunch. And who do we got here? Okay, so obviously we got Jinbei, we got the eel bento, we see Luffy and Chopper, we see Robin and Nami, which it makes sense for Robin to be taller and older and stuff, since she is older compared to the rest of the crew. Let's see. In the beginning of the story, I think the oldest one was about like 17 or so. Or was Zoro 19 at the time? I can't remember for sure. I know Robin was 28. So yeah, it would make sense that she'll be way taller compared to the others. We see Zoro and Sanji bickering. We see Usopp looking at the giant eel, who's got a number 10, which number 10 indicates Jinbei being the 10th member of the Straw Hat Pirates. Yep, so let's go on ahead. Ooh. Bastard. Hey, who threw this hammer at me? Come on and show yourself. I know you're in there, but I might as well get that devil fruit. Let's see. Crink, crink. Okay, so we see no one there. Crink, crink, crink. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way it's that heavy. Is this castle falling apart or something? Oof. Okay, we're seeing Harald. You wasted your time, Loki. That devil fruit is a natural treasure. It has laid dormant for centuries. Not because no one chose to eat it, but because no one could eat it. Not a single one of them was chosen by Ragnar. Uh-huh. But with the strength I now possess... Ooh! They cut off his legs! Okay, Harald's surprised. He suffered immense pain from his wound, and the recovery effect is drastically slowed down. Give him enough consecutive hits, and we can manage to knock him out of commission. If these guys have any weaknesses, it's against those of us we can infuse our attack with the color of the Supreme King. So in other words, they're infusing their hockey into their physical attacks. And not just any hockey, Conqueror's hockey. Yeah. Gabon. Hang on a second. Sorry, had to go spit. Anyways, where was we? Oh yeah. You really dare make an enemy out of me? Whoa, of course I do. I can't let you roam free in this state of madness. How do you know the weaknesses of the Knights of the... Weaknesses, Jesus Christ. Excuse me? How do you know the weakness of the Knights of Gods, Gabon? They came after us several times, trying to take you back. We know you have a child with red hair. He must be the son of our commander. Hand the boy over. Each time they did, we beat them black and blue. So that does make sense though. That can also be the reason why the Warrior Pirates also became feared and stuff, because of the fact that they keep fighting back against the world government. And against the Knights too. Now that you mention it, I seem to remember that summer guy saying something like that. Just some fun memory of the distant past. I was surprised to learn that there was a proper combat force in the Holy Land, though I assumed the Celestial Dragons were all chumps. Yeah, they hardly ever come down to our world. They really believe they're gods. Makes me shiver to think of the life I might have had. We call that faith. I want to save Harald somehow, Gamon. Yeah, but you were the one who taught me about the despair of what it means to become a Knight of God. Seems like Loki's our only hope. Okay, interesting. I keep telling you, get out of my way, stupid hammer. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. Does this mean you're supposed to be the guardian of the natural treasure? How does a hammer move on its own? What's your deal anyways? Just give me a rest! Sorry. Ooh, it broke his hammer in the process. How strong is the hammer? Let's see. Ah, my hammer! It's a little squirrel! It's a little squirrel! That's funny. Although that does make sense. After all, there is in Norse mythology a squirrel that runs up and down Yggdrasil. I can never remember or pronounce the name of it, but this squirrel was very important as it was like a messenger between Nihog, the dragon of the underworld, and to the unnamed eagle that rests up in the branches of Yggdrasil. So very important stuff. And very close tied to Norse mythology. I love that about One Piece, by the way. Sorry, drink break. Oh man, that drink kind of splattered all over me. Shit! Ah! And I took a shower too. Anyways, be gone! How do we end this fight? He's got Supreme King Hockey too. That's a first. Guards! Find some way to hold Harald back. You must not let Harald have that devil fruit. Ah! I don't think they got much of a choice. Let's see. Ooh, they come to an understanding. What kind of devil fruit is that? Kind of looks like a lotus flower. Let's see. Okay. Oh, the squirrel is happy. And he is huge, whatever form that is. Okay, he grows claws. He grows spikes. It has to be connected to Nihog, the underworld dragon. That's the only explanation I can think of. After all, you got the squirrel, and then you got the claws and the spikes coming up. The dragon is the only thing I can think of. And the squirrel's so happy. Not to mention the fact that you got like this that looks like a body with a frontal leg coming down. Okay. Oh, he was able to kill someone. So you ate it, Loki. Then show me that legendary power. Oh, he was able to slash him up. Okay. And they are fighting each other. Okay, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. The silhouette. We got the claw to the head. And then we see a long neck with horns. It has to be Nihog. It has to be. Which I love that. Him being like a dragon. Okay, he swings his hammer. I knew it. Loki, you possess the blood of the Supreme King. The blood of the Supreme King. He must be talking about Conqueror's Hockey, right? Or is he talking about something else from the past? I don't know. Hey, are you back to your senses now? Only for a moment. Don't be mistaken. Look around us. There is no undoing what I've already done. But you're being controlled! Not exactly. I suspect that my very thoughts are being influenced by someone else. I'm beginning to think of myself as a god. I know that you will do an admirable job pulling Elbaf in your wake. Make sure you get along with your brother. Just so you know, you're scum of the earth, forcing your son to end your own life. Even the lowest excuse of a father wouldn't do that. There's one other thing I forgot to say. Thank you for what you did for Ida. Why? Burning down the Beerer's village won't bring her back. But I'm grateful that you felt that way. Hurry now, before the control takes over again. I'll never forgive you for this. How dare you force me to do this dirty work? I love you too, son. Oh, that's sad. That is so sad. Ooh! He's crying! Loki, my son. All that matters is Elbaf's future. Oh, poor Loki. But that is an awesome full spread. I'm sorry, I just have to look at this. This looks so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna sew it with that for a bit. Or I'll tell you what, I'll hold my finger down, that way y'all can see both of these. How about that? So, Loki ended up getting the devil fruit after he fought against Ragnar. Ragnar turns out to be a squirrel. I don't think that it was a squirrel that ate some kind of hammered devil fruit. Then again, it could be. I mean, after all, we do got the orange fruit and we got the slice fruit. For all we know, we could have a hammer fruit. But I'm thinking it's more of a hammer that ate the squirrel fruit. After all, that would make a lot more sense. Because after all, how could a hammer that has been... I mean, how could a devil fruit user be sealed up in that room for centuries without anyone opening it? Not to mention the fact of a squirrel's lifespan and everything, so it will make a lot more sense if the hammer somehow ate the squirrel fruit. Let's see. We got to see how Gabon was able to explain how Conqueror's Hockey coded into your attacks and stuff can deal massive damage to even God's Knights, to Immortals. So Luffy's already got that covered. We just need Zoro and the others to learn about that too. excuse me, happy birthday. We got to see, and we got to see Loki's final act with Harald and stuff. Very sad indeed. Ah, poor Loki. His life is just full of misery. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned out to be a villain. I mean, you got the background like that will make anyone into a villain, so no wonder he acts the way he does. However, I think Luffy is I think he's able to get through to Loki, pretty much have him as a great ally. And who knows, the way things are setting up, I can see him being the next member of the Straw Hats. The question is, how would that even work though? I mean, he's huge. He is huge. Like, how is he able going to sail the seas with Luffy and the others? I'm pretty sure he'll have to sit on the ferry back, crushing the Nami's tamarines and everything. This right. But either way, I am interested to see this. After all, I'm actually really interested in Loki's character though. Because you realize that a lot of times when Luffy asks someone to join their crew while being all serious and stuff, they actually do become a crew member. Let's think of examples. You obviously got Zoro, you got Sanji, you got Nami, Usopp as well. Well, basically all the crew members of the Straw Hats, really. Shit, why am I even naming it out? But you notice that each one was a serious moment. They wasn't choking around like over at Thriller Bark where he asked like the corpse unicorn and the tree to become Nakamas and stuff. Obviously that's jokes. But the way Luffy asked Loki, that was a serious matter. So I really think that Loki will become an 11th member. And then hopefully later on Fifi will arrive and become the 12th member. I want Fifi to join so badly, I can't help it. But anyway, so that's pretty much my tidbit about it. So, what about next chapter? I think next chapter, something's gonna happen that's gonna cause Loki to get chained up. Knowing his character though, he probably won't accept his dad's request and pretty much have Gerald and Gabon and the others lie about him killing his father just because of selfish reasons. And he had himself chained up. Kind of like some kind of atonement for his sins or something? Because after all, having a son kill his own dad and stuff, I would feel pretty sinful too. Then we'll get back to the main story and stuff, where probably Haruchin probably can't accept that and stuff until Gabon tells him that's how it happened and stuff. And then we're gonna have Luffy and stuff kind of snap them out of it and get back into the action. I think that's my prediction. That's gonna be my prediction without even using my supernatural powers to read into the future. Ooh, read into the future. Ooh. Anyways. Maybe I'm starting to bounce back up. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it for that. So, an amazing chapter as always. Cannot wait to see the next one, which I think the next one will be coming up this Sunday. So I am super excited for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, I do plan on streaming Friday. Gonna be the One Piece Odyssey. Wait. No. I can't stream Wait. No, wait, never mind. I can't stream Friday. What am I talking about? Sorry, I got panicked and stuff. I was thinking of Friday morning I'm going to be super busy, but if I stream Friday night, that's going to be Saturday. Don't mind me, I'm just being crazy. Anyways, I think it's time for bed, so with all that out of the way, thank you guys for coming on this fantastic One Piece chapter reaction stream. I hope y'all have as much fun as I did, as we got to see Harald's defeat at the hands of Loki. Very sad stuff. But hey, at least Loki got Ragnar. The hammer. He got the hammer with the scroll powers. Anyways, if you guys want to follow me and stuff, check me out on my Twitch page, check me out on Twitter, check me out on my main YouTube channel, and my Gaming React channel, where I do my gaming stuff, and leave a like and subscribe for that as well. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So see you guys. So long. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. I hope I get to feel better soon. See you guys.